Hey, what's up, world? It's Andy tuning in one more time. And today is the day I perform the actual procedure of this liver cleanse. Just want to show you the little table right here. Shows you basically all you need, all the ingredients and things you might need or will need. So take a look. Get some apple juice, Epsom salt, which I'll go into it further, extra virgin olive oil, cold pressed, and either a grapefruit or fresh lemon and orange combined. You need about 6 ounces of that, freshly squeezed. So basically I found out that basically about one medium to large size grapefruit. And I'm gonna start going into it. So you drink 1 container of 32 ounce of packaged or freshly prepared apple juice. I prepared my apple juice over the past week or two, about 12 days. The malic acid in the apple juice softens the gallstones and makes their passage through the bile duct smooth and easy. The apple juice has a strong cleansing effect. Some sensitive people may experience bloating and occasionally diarrhea during the first few days. Much of the diarrhea is actually stagnant bile, released by the liver and gallbladder, indicated by a brownish yellow color. The fermenting effect of the apple juice helps widen the bile ducts. If this becomes somewhat uncomfortable, you can dilute the apple juice with any amount of water or use other options described later. Drink the apple juice slowly throughout the day between meals. Avoid drinking the juice during, just before, and in the first 2 hours after meals and in the evening. This in addition to your normal water intake of 6 to 8 glasses. Now I personally just drank the apple juice as my fruit juice in the morning. One of the first things I drank, and I drank the whole thing. It says preferably use organic juice, what have you. Like I said, I've made mine every day. What does it say here? This is kind of important. Dietary recommendations: during the entire week of preparation and cleansing, avoid foods or beverages that are cold or chilled. They chill the liver and thereby reduce the effectiveness of the cleanse. All foods or beverages should be warm or at least room temperature. To help the liver prepare for the main part of the cleanse, try to avoid foods from animal sources, dairy products, and fried food items. Otherwise, eat normal meals but avoid overeating. It says right here, the best times for cleansing: the main and final part of the liver flush is best done over a weekend when you are not under any pressure and have enough time to rest. Turn the page. The liver flush is effective at any time of the month. It should be preferably coincide with a day between full moon and new moon. Try to avoid doing the actual flush on full moon day. The body tends to hold more fluids in the brain and tissues on this day than on others. The day of new moon is the most conducive for cleansing and healing. Now, if you take any medications, you probably shouldn't if it's not necessary. As for the liver to not do as much work, it's basically, I'm paraphrasing. All right, and then make sure that you cleanse your colon before or after you do a liver flush. It's about, I'm not gonna go into it too much into that. If you want to get the book and read it. Now, here is what you need to do on the 6th day of drinking apple juice. Today is considered my 6th day, really part of the 12th or 13th, but what have you. Drink all the 32 ounces of apple juice in the morning. You may start drinking the apple juice soon after awakening. If you feel hungry in the morning, eat a light breakfast such as a hot cereal. Oatmeal would be an ideal choice. Avoid sugar or other sweeteners, spices, milk, butter, oils, yogurt, cheese, ham, eggs, nuts, pastries, cold cereals, and the like. Fruit or fruit juices are fine. For lunch, eat plain cooked or steamed vegetables with the right rice, preferably basmati, flavored with a little unrefined sea or rock salt. To repeat, do not eat any protein foods, butter, or oil. You might feel ill during the actual flush. And do not eat or drink anything except water after 1:30 p.m. So right now, where I live at, it's like 1:30, almost noon. I'm drinking a tea. I'm about to drink my whole apple juice. Preferably, I don't like to eat rice or stuff like that before the cleanse, so I have bought myself a papaya today, and yeah, I'm gonna have that for my breakfast. So the actual flush. So after not eating at 1:30, from 1:30 on, this is the evening of the day. So at 6 p.m., you add 4 tablespoons of Epsom salts, or known as magnesium sulfate, to a total of 24 ounces or 3 8-ounce glasses of filtered water in a jar. This makes 4 6-ounce servings. Drink your first portion, 3/4 of a glass now. You may take a few sips of water afterward to neutralize the bitter taste in your mouth, or may add a little lemon juice to improve the taste. Let me stop right here and let y'all know that this water concoction with the Epsom salt tastes pretty foul. The first few times it's okay, but after, as the closer you get to the end of the flush, it's pretty intense, it's bitter, it's nasty. I'll be honest about that. I will be trying this lemon trick this time around because it is unpleasant. To continue, some people drink it with a large plastic straw to bypass the taste buds on the tongue. Good idea. Closing the nostrils while drinking it works well for most people. I found that it didn't. It also helps to brush your teeth afterward or rinse out the mouth with baking soda. I will try this time. One of the main actions of Epsom salt is to dilate or widen the bile ducts, making it easy for the stones to pass. Moreover, the salts clear out waste that may obstruct the release of the stones. If you are allergic to Epsom salts or are just not able to get them down, you may instead use the second best choice, magnesium citrate, at the same dosage. And then it tells you to set out the citrus fruit, which in my case will be the grapefruit. Alright, so after 6 p.m., drinking that portion of the Epsom salt water. At 8 p.m., you drink your second serving, 3/4 of a glass of Epsom salts. At 9:30, if you have not had a bowel movement until now and have not done a colon cleanse within the past 24 hours, take your water, and this will trigger a series of bowel movements. By this time, I typically have had a bowel movement. It's pretty hard not to, especially if I don't eat rice. I'm gonna have a papaya. If you know, you know, papaya helps you do, a bowel movement. So at 9:45, thoroughly wash the grapefruits or lemons and oranges. Squeeze them by hand and remove the pulp. You will need 3/4 glass of juice. Pour the juice and a half glass of olive oil into the pint jar. Close the jar tightly. Shake hard about 20 times or until the solution is watery. Stop right here. So before the previous 3 times I've done this, I put it in a cup and I stirred it with a spoon. It worked just fine. This time around, I am going to use a mason jar with a top and a lid. So I will be shaking it about 20 or more times. All right. Ideally, it says here, you should drink the mixture. Let me turn the page. Should drink the mixture at 10 p.m. But if you feel you still need to visit the bathroom a few more times, you may delay the step for up to 10 minutes. At 10 p.m. of the day of the cleanse, stand next to your bed. Do not sit down and drink the concoction, if possible without interruption. Some people prefer to drink it through a large plastic straw. Drinking it while keeping the nostrils closed seems to work best. If necessary, use a little honey between sips, which helps the mixture go down more smoothly. Most people, though, have no problem drinking it in one go. Do not take more than 5 minutes for this. Only elderly or weak people may take longer. Now, personally, the mixture of the grapefruit and the olive oil in the past has been quite tasty. It may not sound like a good idea or that it would taste good. I find it to be delicious. So right here it says, please lie down immediately. This is essential for helping to release the gallstones. See, there is a what is that? The explanation mark. So pretty serious. Turn off the lights and lie flat on your back with 1 or 2 pillows propping your head up. Your head should be higher than your abdomen. If this is uncomfortable, lie on your right side with your knees pulled toward your head. Lie perfectly still for at least 20 minutes and try not to speak. Put your attention on your liver. Some people find it beneficial to place the castor oil pack over the liver area. Move this real quick. Okay, you may feel the stones traveling along the bile ducts like marbles. There won't be any spasms or pain because the magnesium in the Epsom salt keeps the bile duct valves wide open and relaxed. And the bile is excreted along with the stones, keeps the bile ducts well lubricated. This is very different than in the case of a gallstone attack where magnesium and bile are not present. Go to sleep if you can. If at any time during the night you feel the urge to have a bowel movement, do so. Check if there are already small gallstones, pea green or tan colored ones, floating in the toilet. You may feel nauseated during the night and or in the early morning hours. This is mostly due to a strong, sudden outpouring of gallstones and toxins from the liver and gallbladder, pushing the oil mixture back into the stomach. The nausea will pass in the morning as it progresses. The following morning. Now this is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is tough right here. From 6 to 6:30 a.m. Upon awakening, but not before 6 a.m., drink a 3/4 glass of Epsom salt. If you feel very thirsty, drink a glass of warm water before taking the salts. Rest, read, or meditate. If you are sleepy, you may go back to bed, although it is best if the body stays in an upright position. Most people feel fine and preferably do some light exercises like yoga. From 8 to 8:30, drink your fourth and last 3/4 glass of Epsom salt. Now, I remember my first time of this liver flush. This was not possible. These 2 steps in the morning were not possible. I was passing stones and doing my business on the toilet, and it was not easy. Nor did it taste good, so I did not, and I just kept expelling stones out of my body. From 10 to 10:30 in the morning, you may drink freshly pressed fruit juice at this time. 1/2 hour later, you may eat 1 or 2 pieces of fresh fruit. 1 hour later, you may eat regular but light food. By the evening or the next morning, you should be back to normal and feel first signs of improvement. Continue to eat light meals during the following 2 to 3 days. Remember, your liver and gallbladder have undergone major surgery, albeit without the harmful side effects or the expense. Drink water whenever you are thirsty, except right after drinking the Epsom salts and for the first 2 hours after drinking the oil mixture. Okay, so the results you can expect. During the morning or perhaps afternoon hours following the liver flush, you will have a number of watery bowel movements. These initially consist of gallstones mixed with food residue, then just stones mixed with water. Most of the gallstones are pea green and float in the toilet because they contain bile compounds. The stones will be in different shades of green and may be bright colored and shining like gemstones. Only bile from the liver can cause this green color. I'm sorry this is kind of boring, but I'm going to get to my personal experience very soon. This is what they may look like. That's how big they may get. Gallstones can come in many sizes, colors, and shapes. The light colored stones are the newest. Dark green stones are the oldest. Some pea size are smaller and others are big as 1 inch in diameter. There may be dozens and sometimes even hundreds of stones of different sizes and colors coming out at once. That is another picture of someone's results of their liver and gallbladder flush. Pretty intense. Whew. So it goes on and on about what you may find. Now, I will say that I'm pretty excited. I got time today and a little bit of time tomorrow to recover. This is just the beginning. I'm gonna go through a little bit of the preparation of the Epsom salt and the grapefruits. Other than that, I'm about to drink my last apple juice for the cleanse, and I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, y'all, appreciate you watching. I'm considering you and your health. Y'all take care and enjoy. Peace out.